What's up guys? Nerd here, finally coming at you with those full gameplay videos all of you have been requesting. I'm going to start posting them probably on a weekly basis. A bit of an update with my accounts. Both have broken 4,400 rank, both are still in the top 500. I'm now ranked 2 D.Va on Overbuff, but none of that really matters, and I'm about to explain to you how this is all going to work. So I'm going to watch the video with you, I'm going to open up my laptop, I'm going to commentate over the key pieces, I'm going to edit out most of the video, you're going to get the full gameplay like all the team fight engagements, but you don't want to see all that extra crap in between. So let's just get right to it.
You guys want to just wait for Roadhog to get a pick or rush left or what?
Looks like we're running with the Zarya, Roadhog, Tracer, Samurai. He's pretty good. Play with Samurai quite a bit. Trying to force the first team fight here. Teammate got hooked, a little unfortunate. They're running a Roadhog too. I don't always like running into Zarya and Roadhog on the other team, but we get the Reinhardt pick. Moving on the soldier high ground. You want to try to at least kick him off a high ground even if you can't contest him completely. Are able to pick up the assist kill here. Zarya is already supercharged, D-Mex me. But then we wipe the Ana, and I think we proceed to capping the point. So pretty good first push. Team's pretty coordinated at this point, it seems like. Moving on to the second point now.
Yeah, I'm not in mech yet.
Definitely trying to make moves over there. Cap that as quick as possible. Really important to free fire. Just go crazy, kind of strafe shot to get back in your mech. The faster you do, the more useful you'll be. The quicker you can resume the push.
Alright.
Save Zarya there from the hook, but she still manages to get picked because Roadhog's right click is way stronger than it used to be. Diving on point, they had the Mercy res though. I don't think we were able to secure the point because of that. So far the D.Va gameplay is going pretty well. Feeling pretty confident. They have 3 tanks. It's always a little tough to run D.Va into. We had a McCree.
How close to,
So interesting comp to be running against them. Starting what I think is what our second push already? Third push? I don't even know. Trying to get that going, waiting for somebody to make moves. When I don't have a Reinhardt with me, I usually don't like to be the first one to jump in. Because if you get D-Mech, you're pretty useless.
Yeah, they haven't used it. Mercy's one in the back.
She was able to get off grab. I think I apologized to my team, but luckily they used 3 ultis, I think, in that fight for some reason, so. You see me there just standing still, hoping they kill me. What you don't want to do is get staggered. Sometimes they'll leave you out of mech, and you don't want that, so just stand there, shoot at them until they kill you. We're all grouping up again. We'll call this the third push. About 4 minutes left, 5 minutes left.
We going? We walking up or what?
You always want to make sure you're calling things like hook down, that sort of thing. So he just
break his shield.
Hooks down.
Shield's almost down.
Sorry, I got off for grab. We unfortunately used both of our ults, but luckily I was able to kill Zarya off of that. Really good team push there. Complete total wipe, which is what you need to cap Volskaya.
Nice work.
Good timing. We're feeling pretty confident at this point. But there's a reason that I picked this match. We're also playing with an Orisa. She's not in a great spot right now, Orisa. You can make her work if your team really plays around her. I've only lost to Orisa once, I think, in all my top 500 games. So, definitely not the best hero. Especially if you're running D.Va, you can eat... It was a good Mercy pick there, by the way, getting sidetracked. Saw Mercy and Genji top left. D.Va's really good at blocking people in hallways and doorways, so if you're able to do that, always go for it, especially for the squishies. Fortunately, our McCree got picked. Trying to help our Ana there. She was getting picked on. They pretty much at this point secured the cap. I'm trying to stagger their Reinhardt at least, but he starts getting pocketed by the Mercy, so I try to retreat. Get D-Mech, which is even more unfortunate, so then I just try to die as fast as possible rather than trying to flee because they're about to cap first point. And at this point it's always hard to know what to do. So our monkey extends out pretty far there. You know, sometimes that's okay, but If they have momentum, you want to be careful with overextending because something like this might happen,
I'm gonna be one shot in a second.
where they really start to push quickly. They have the mercy, so they most likely have the res. Basically, if you know they pick one or two, the team fight's probably over. And what you see, we pretty much just got rolled. We still have 6 minutes on the clock.
I have ulti. You guys just chill out.
Good news is that D.Va's great on these kind of maps.
I'll be able to get back
Control
on.
point maps are probably D.Va's best maps. Got the Pharah pick with the D.Va
Yeah,
bomb.
there's one.
Still able to stall it out.
There's one.
Winston's
Back on
back
point.
now too.
Yeah.
And of course right now, priorities try to get back into mech. He's only able to get one tick off of that,
I did stuff. I flew on.
which is good considering they team wiped us.
You flew? You flew?
Should not kill them, and it was not.
Again, the faster you can get into mech, the better.
I'm about to fucking die.
Pharah makes it a little precarious because she of course can pretty much two-shot you. She even hits close to you, so you have to play a little conservative. There's a Pharah on the team and you're in pilot form. They're making another push, which is the smart thing to do on Volskaya. You just want to keep pushing even if you don't have ults. You just want to keep pushing and pushing. I always dive the Ana and the squishies, especially if my team start to hit them. I always focus the supports. You bring down the Mercy and the Ana, you're almost guaranteed to win the fight, even if the other four do manage to kill your team, because what'll happen is your team will respawn and make it out to the point before the supports get back.
Hey.
And because their team wasn't able to heal since their supports left, you're pretty much guaranteed the team win. Definitely want to go up here and contest this Soldier and Mercy, get them off a high ground. Do not want to let them set up. We're all diving out pretty far here. It's a pretty easy team wipe. Stagger the Pharah.
Kill me?
Well, no, you're pushed up.
Got about 4 minutes left.
Real.
What the fuck are you talking about? I was in that kill.
Alright, here they come. Just get right. We have ultis here. We have Zarya bomb too.
Reinhardt misses his charge. You see the Soldier holding. Have to matrix him. Priority shifted now. You can easily wipe the whole team, of course, in that boosted form. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the Rhine shield down.
What?
Do manage to pick him, though. I saved the Soldier and the Roadhog hook, which then allows him to kill the Ana.
We're doing stuff. We're doing stuff.
Mercy res comes in. We're able to get the Soldier down, so now it's 5v6. Pharah is ulting. She wipes even more of us. While Pharah comes in, is able to stall for a bit. Every second really counts. I'm competitive too. Many people, you know, they kind of give up, but you'd be surprised what an extra second does. I know I've won and lost games by fractions of a meter, fractions of a second.
We got some time.
It really is amazing.
Mercy.
Mercy dead.
Alright, Barry, you guys gotta fuck this
One thing to know is that you're really good at taking down tracers.
I don't know how.
Pilot D.Va silhouette is really hard to hit.
We shouldn't have held that.
And her pistol does a lot of damage, so if you get a few headshots on Tracer just by firing wildly in her direction, you are likely to beat her in a gunfight just because Tracer will have a hard time tracking you if you're also moving.
We're dying.
Your projectiles also have a pretty large hitbox, so it makes it even easier for you to take down Tracer.
Yeah, Tracer behind no blink.
Fuck that hog up, hog one.
No, he's you, I can't.
Reinhardt's low.
At this point, they've gotten 2 ticks. Roadhog's hooked me. I don't mind running into Roadhog, taking the first hit, because he can't demech you in one shot, especially if you have any Matrix charge left.
It is EeveeA.
That's it for the second round, so they were able to come back after, I don't know how many pushes that was, and take
It's doing pretty.
the point. So now it's a pretty close game, and
Fucking
of course, our team is more tilted than they otherwise would have been.
have Genji again.
See, Genji went back up to that same hole. That's why I was watching up there. Yeah, I'm going right onto the Mercy. The pocket dies on their Pharah. The Pharah is basically a flying,
Mercy's one.
moving, easy target, so always try to take down the Mercies. The Mercies are quite squishy by themselves. At this point, it's just Pharah and I trying to contest. Doing a pretty good job. Kendra was able to get me out of mech, which was unfortunate. I probably overextended there a little too much, which then lets the Pharah get the pick on me. At this point, kind of expecting them to cap. They killed our Mercy. It's 3v6. It's time for the team to get back. Tell your team to get back to the last point, because what they'll do is they'll send someone onto the first objective and then basically bull rush the second point. And with the new capping system, every percentage counts on the second point. I heard somebody to the left, so I flew over there to contest them on high ground. This is their final push. See, went for the Mercy, but I heard the Pharah ulting, so I turned. Drop mech here. Saved the game pretty much. That was a good time to ulti. You'll hear the teammates talk about that near the end of the game.
Be careful, they probably have another push.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Don't really have time for another push after that team wipe. So now all we really have to do is take first point, touch second point, wins the game. Running a Winston, Pharah, Zarya. Pretty much a dive comp at this point. They switch to D.Va. I see people do that a lot. If I'm doing well with D.Va, other folks will switch to D.Va. I almost never lose those games, so I look forward to them switching. Winston got a nice pick on the Ana. I'm of course focusing the Mercy.
I got Mercy.
I always try to secure those kills with my boosters.
Reinhardt's one. I'm gonna get D-Mech, but he's dead.
I do get D-Mech'd here, which is a little unfortunate. It's gonna hurt our first push a little bit. It's always good to eat the fire strikes if you can. Just slows down Reinhardt's ult gain. And you can use him pretty often, but you can use your Matrix way more often than he can flash. Or he can fire strike, excuse me. Got a McCree now for our Pharah. She was popping off pretty good. I'm in here pretty deep right now, to be fair. But I know all we have to do is get 0.1% and we win the game. So I was being a little aggressive.
I'm just gonna commit suicide. We just need to regroup at 6, boys.
Just gonna commit suicide here. It's always better to commit suicide if you know you're gonna stagger.
Alright.
This time we're all here. We're gonna try to quickly push in there. Pharah gets a pick on the McCree, which is really gonna help us here.
I don't see him.
We're anticipating Mercy has res. She did wind up resing. I get 2 picks from the res and also take D.Va out of mech.
Get off my point, bitch.
Dude, you have no idea. Your D.Va bomb saved me, dude.
Yeah, I got you.
Res
I got you.
I got you. Popping out to come kill me, and you bomb and blows them off right before he shoots me.
I love you guys.
Your D.Va ults won us the game.
I appreciate that. Go support my main. I'll love you forever.
Fuck your Korean stupid cunt. Go, bitch!
Team is pretty congratulatory, which I always appreciate.
Oh, he hit us a new emo. What a
So he just popped out.
And that's it. So I hope you guys like that. We'll try to improve it and do better and keep showing you games. I have plenty of games to show. I record just about every solo queue game I do. So here's to next time. Thanks for watching.